What's going on? Julian on the radio. Gowhere. Shout outs to Steve Levine Entertainment. Don Julio with the homie right now, Lil Jon. What up, Lil Jon?
Hey, what's happening?
Another man. Good to meet you, man. Finally face to face.
You're more hyper than me right now. What the hell?
I'm hyped. Well, I'm hyped because I'm a Chicago guy and I just moved to Arizona. And Chicago, we have had you perform multiple times in the past years. And every time I've been booked on other events and I haven't had a chance to actually see you actually on the decks. So this is why this is it's special for me, bro.
Oh, it's all good, man. Well, we're just going to have fun today and drink a lot of Don Julio tequila.
Yeah.
And, just have a good time, man.
Right. Appreciate it, man. So where are you coming from right now? Like, how are you coming from a gig or?
L.A. and yesterday I was in Denver doing another Don Julio event. It was actually really good last night, too, yeah.
What do you enjoy more doing? Do you enjoy more spinning or actually performing? Even though I know you're performing on the decks, but.
Yeah, I mean, I started off as a DJ before I was an artist, so DJing has a place with me, and of course performing has a place. They both are equally fulfilling.
Sure. I know you're a part of the Scam Artist crew, Scam Artist DJ. When did you sign on with them?
I guess it's been about 4 or 5 years now. Probably about at least 4 years I've been with Scam, and it's a great place to be. A lot of guys that I really enjoyed hearing them spin when I was starting to make my comeback as a DJ, or on the same roster. As a matter of fact, I was just with DJ Vice Friday for his birthday. So yeah, it's a great group of guys, and we have a good time.
Did you know all these guys like Vice and all these Scam Artist DJs before you signed on with Scam Artists, or is when you started connecting with them?
Definitely I knew before, because when I used to go to Vegas, I used to go to Tao, and Vice would be doing Tao, or he did Labo. I think he still does both. Yeah. But Vice was one of the guys that really controlled Vegas's nightlife. Like Vice back in the day was, you had to go check out Vice at Tao. He was the man, and he's still doing his thing, and he's even putting out records now. So yeah, me and a bunch of the guys, we're always been homies. We always just support each other. That's what DJs do. We go support each other.
I love that, man. What is there a special? Are you open format? Do you have a special genre that you prefer to spin, or what?
Man, I play everything, pretty much open format. But since I'm in the EDM world with on these big records, like from Turbulence to Madness to Welcome to the Jungle, I do all house sets. But I'm really loving it. I'm liking the twerk stuff right now. That's pretty dope. And then of course the trap. So I play everything though. I play something for everybody. I try to. One thing about me, being in Vegas is you have people from all over the world come, so you got to kind of change your sets up to cater to the crowd. That's what DJs need to learn, to play for the people, not for yourself.
Right, I hear that all the time, bro. And it's what's funny? You hear that all the time, but then DJs don't follow that, those rules. That's the funniest thing, and it's kind of the easiest thing to do.
Right. You just look at the people. If they're not dancing to what you're playing, even though you like that song, You got to move on to something else.
Right. All right, cool. We're going to do this game right now. I got a minute right now before we end this interview. I want to do 60-second quickie with Lil Jon. I'm going to ask you rapid-fire questions. Just answer them off the head. Is that cool?
All right.
They're not embarrassing questions, I promise you.
Yeah, right.
It'll be fine. Kev, you're going to count me down. You ready? All right, right now we're live at Maya. Right now, live Maya with Steve Levine Entertainment right now. 60-second quickie with Lil Jon. Here we go. Who did you last argue with and why?
My wife. I don't know. Because she's a wife, and men and husband and wives argue.
When you were bad as a kid, what was your mom's standard punishment?
Whooping with a belt.
You and I have something in common. My dad used to beat my ass with a belt. I'll never forget it.
Nightmares.
How old were you when you lost your virginity?
15.
All right. Not bad. Average. Okay. You're upset with someone when you...
Raise your voice.
Obvious. Okay. The topic of the last dream you had last night. Or any night.
I can't remember. I was drunk.
Your least favorite subject in school?
Math.
Oh, man. Don't ask me. I'm the Asian guy. Don't ask me for any math. All right. The last time you went to the emergency room?
Never. Well.
Never, ever?
I mean, I've been with my son or with my wife or something like that.
What job did you have in high school to make money?
I worked at a skateboard shop renting out roller skates and bikes.
Time? That's it. Can we do one more question? No? Okay. We're done. Lil Jon, thank you very much. We're live on Maya. Appreciate the time.
Thank you, bro.
Don Julio.
These motherfuckers amped the fuck up.
Gowhere Hip Hop.